Hello everyone, this is B. Rukmini Devi, Assistant Professor of Botany, Government Degree College for Women, Begumpet, Hyderabad. Today I am going to explain about the medicinal plant turmeric. Synonyms of turmeric, if you see, means it is commonly called as Indian saffron. So synonyms for this curcuma longa, one is turmeric, another one is Indian saffron. Regional names, if you see, means in Sanskrit this turmeric is called as Haridra, in Hindi it is called as Haldi, Bengali it is called as Haludi, Gujarat turmeric name is Halaga, Tamil Manal, in Telugu this is called as Pasupu. Biological source of this turmeric, if you observe, means here dried rhizomes of turmeric plant having medicinal values. So biological source is dried rhizomes of this turmeric. Scientific name of this turmeric, if you observe, means here scientific name is Curcuma longa. Family, it belongs to Gingiberaceae family. So scientific name of turmeric plant is Curcuma longa. It belongs to the family Gingiberaceae. Now we will discuss about habitat of this Curcuma longa plant. Habitat means natural abode of that particular plant. Here we can see origin of this turmeric also. Here these turmeric plants are native of southern Asia and these are cultivated extensively in temperate regions. So temperate regions are suitable regions for the cultivation of this Curcuma longa plants. So these Curcuma longa plants are grown on large scale in India, China, Malaya and Pakistan. Now here you can see collection and preparation of this Curcuma longa plant material. That means how to collect this medicinally valuable Curcuma longa plant parts and how to prepare this medicinally valuable turmeric from this plant parts we will discuss here. So here in turmeric plant rhizomes are having medicinal values. So these rhizomes are having high economic importance. So these rhizomes means turmeric plant rhizomes are dug up, then they are washed with water. Afterwards these rhizomes are boiled by using water. So with water these dried rhizomes are boiled, then these are dried. So this is the process of preparing turmeric to obtain this turmeric powder. So first rhizomes are dug up, then washed with water, then they are boiled with water, then finally they are dried. Then they are used to prepare powder of curcumin or turmeric. Now we will discuss about macroscopic characters of this Curcuma longa plant here. Here macroscopic characters means morphological features we will discuss. Here primary rhizomes are ovate in shape or pear shaped. Here rhizomes are differentiated into primary rhizomes and secondary rhizomes. Primary rhizomes are ovate in shape, that means egg shape, or they may be pear shaped. These primary rhizomes are called as bulb or round turmeric. So another name for primary rhizomes are bulbs or round turmerics. Secondary rhizomes, which are also called as lateral rhizomes, these secondary rhizomes are cylindrical in shape. These are 4 centimeters long and 1 to 1.5 centimeters wide. Here these secondary rhizomes are called as fingers. Primary rhizomes called as bulbs or round turmerics. secondary rhizomes are called as fingers. Here the secondary rhizomes, which are commonly called as fingers, these fingers have more yellow color when compared with bulb variety. So here from this curcuma longa plant parts, drug will be isolated. So the drug has an aromatic order. Order of this curcuma longa plant material, if you observe, means that is aromatic in order. Here this turmeric powder is bitter in taste. This is about macroscopic characters of turmeric plant parts, particularly rhizomes. Here you can see turmeric plants in this image. Here you can see rhizomes which are fresh in condition. Whenever you will dug up these rhizomes from the soil, there appears exactly like this, how there appears in this image. Now we will discuss about chemical constituents of curcuma longa rhizome. Here turmeric consists yellow coloring substance or yellow coloring matter that is called as curcumin. Here this curcumin is having three analogues. They are curcumin 1, curcumin 2, curcumin 3. So coloring material is present in this turmeric plant is curcumin. Here this curcumin is present in three analogues. One is curcumin 1, second one is curcumin 2, third one is curcumin 3. Curcumin 1 is present up to 60%. It is also called as diferuloyl methane. Next curcumin 2. This is also called as kefioyl feruloyl methane. Curcumin 3 otherwise called as dikefioyl methane. These are the three analogues of curcumin, which is responsible for color of curcumin. Here curcumin is showing some important medicinal properties. They are, that means here what kind of medicinal properties are exhibited by this curcumin means, here this curcumin is reported to have broad spectrum antibiotic, antimicrobial activity. Particularly this curcumin is having broad spectrum antimicrobial activity as well as anti-inflammatory activity also. Here this drug curcumin also contains volatile oils and sesquiterpenes like gingiberine and turmeron. So here curcumin is drug which contains volatile oils and sesquiterpenes. They are gingiberine and turmeron. In this image we can see curcuma longa plant, fresh rhizomes of curcuma longa, then haldi powder of this turmeric. Now we will discuss about uses of curcuma longa plant. That means what part is having high medicinal values, for what purpose these parts are used, what kind of properties are identified. That means here what kind of uses exhibited by this curcuma longa plant parts. Everything we will discuss here. Uses of curcuma plant, if you observe, means actually here rhizomes of curcuma longa plant which are washed, then they are boiled, afterwards they will be dried, then some powder will be obtained from this dried rhizomes of curcuma longa plant. This powder is called curcumin powder or turmeric powder. Here turmeric is used as coloring agent and also used as condiment in curry powders. So it also has been used to stimulate biliary secretions. So here this curcumin is also used to stimulate biliary secretions, that is also called as choleratic secretion. Here this turmeric powder also used to treat gallstones. So first importance of this curcumin is giving color, that gives color. So it is used as coloring agent. It is also used as condiment in curry powders. It also used to stimulate biliary secretions. That means that enhances or improves the secretion of bile juices. So here it is also used to treat gallstones. Next, use of this Curcuma longa plant we will discuss now. Here Curcuma rhizomes are extensively used in traditional systems of medicine. Traditional systems of medicine means here especially we will mention some important traditional systems of medicines. One is Ayurveda, second one is Unani, third one is Chinese traditional medicines. So in all these traditional systems of medicine, these Curcuma rhizomes are extensively used. Where these are used? In traditional systems of medicine. Why these are used means because of the properties which are exhibited by Curcuma longa. One is curcumin or turmeric is having stomachic property, anodyne property and bilious calculus property. Here this curcumin is also used in the treatment of menstrual pains. Here turmeric powder is a common household remedy for cough and cold. Externally it is used in the form of cream to improve complexion also. So here this curcumin powder is used or applied externally. For what purpose this curcumin powder is applied externally means here this curcumin powder which is available in the form of cream that helps to improve complexion of the persons. So that is another use of this Curcuma longa plant rhizomes. Here this Curcuma longa plant rhizomes which are having anti-inflammatory properties. So that decreases swelling or inflammation. Whenever or wherever infection is there, immediately that part will become swollen. So that swelling will be minimized. So that property is called as an anti-inflammatory property. So anti-inflammatory activity of curcumin also identified and studied very clearly. This is about Curcuma longa plant, morphological features, common names, scientific names, microscopic characters and uses of this Curcuma longa plant. With this I am concluding today's topic. I hope you understand. Thank you for your patient listening.